Hey Z, I'm just taking a look at this pull request, and it totally looks like it will work and accomplish the objective. I haven't pulled it yet, um, but I wanted to ask you about this. It's really interesting the way that you did this. You created the HTML in the text, and then you pass it in as a parameter to your modal, and then you clean it with the sanitizer, and then you pass it in as a parameter to be displayed inside of the modal. Um, but my question is, why didn't you just do it in a more angular method? Why didn't you just pass in the parameters that you needed, like the job ID and the response? Um, Pass in all the data to the modal itself and then display those values in a more angular way with, you'd use ngIf statements to determine if you needed to display a success or a failure, and you could use a for loop to loop through errors or whatever the case may be. But just normal, basically this component here, zdialog.html, it binds to this inner HTML, which is an interesting way to do it. Uh, but why didn't you just make it more of a Angular component? Is it because you were trying to make it totally reusable so you could just use it a bunch of times everywhere? Anyway, let me know about that. Thanks.